She tried to trap me with another man's baby, but I let the truth burn everything down. We were supposed to be celebrating a peaceful 10-day escape to Aruba, our first real getaway in years. We'd planned it for months, a chance to reset, to rediscover each other, to reignite what once came effortlessly. Lena had handled all the arrangements, booked the beachfront suite, scheduled the excursions, even planned candlelit dinners and moonlit walks. She was hopeful. She even joked on the flight, "Maybe this trip will restart us, huh?" She had no idea. I already knew something was wrong. I'd sensed it for months, not from lipstick or perfume, but from the distance in her eyes, her misplaced laughter, the way she smiled more at her phone than at me. I didn't just pack sunscreen and flip-flops. I packed resolve, cold, quiet, ready. Day 3. The first crack. Lena said she had cramps and needed to rest. I offered to stay, but she urged me to go scuba diving alone. I hesitated, then left. When I came back, the door to our suite was slightly open. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand. One message lit the screen and froze my breath. "I'm so glad you're next door. I've stopped taking the pill. I told my husband it's that time of the month. We've got 2 weeks to make a baby." I didn't rage or wake her. I did what a man does when betrayal runs this deep. I documented it. Screenshots, timestamps, backups. The messages weren't just proof of infidelity. They revealed a plan. She wanted to conceive another man's child and convince me it was mine. The message mentioned next door. I called the front desk, pretending to arrange a surprise. "Mr. Weston, room 208, the concierge said. Right beside ours, 207. My stomach twisted. I bought adhesive hooks at the gift shop, mounted my phone against the shared wall, recording. Then I walked the beach for hours. When I returned, Lena was showering. I slipped into the hall and hit play. Her voice filled the speaker, playful, venomous. "He has no idea. I've been faking cramps. He believes everything." Then came the dagger. "After this trip, I'll fake a positive test. When the baby's here, I'll say it's a miracle. Maybe then he'll finally feel like a man." That night, I saved the audio, copied it to 2 USBs, uploaded it to the cloud. The next morning, I checked our resort bill. Rooms 207 and 208, matching tabs. Same drinks. Same private dinners. Proof layered on proof. I made a call I hadn't made in years. "Scott, you still do private cases?" Scott, a former detective and old friend, flew in under the guise of being my cousin. Within 48 hours, we were working together. I even gifted Lena a diamond bracelet. She didn't know the clasp was a recorder. For 4 days, we caught everything. Her whispered schemes, her soft knocks on Weston's door. One gentle, one firm. Plans to take the house, claim child support, and jokes at my expense. "We'll name him after my husband just for laughs." Still, she came back to my bed each night, pretending to love me. On the 9th night, Scott called the front desk anonymously. "They're screaming in room 208. Sounds violent." Security arrived immediately. Scott's GoPro caught it all. The door opening, the two of them half-dressed, tangled in sheets. Lena screamed. Weston mumbled, "She's my cousin." No one believed him. We didn't need to prove anything. The hotel had 5 days of recordings, statements, and logs. Everything notarized and in my inbox by morning. On the flight home, Lena leaned on my shoulder. "Can't wait to sleep in our bed," she whispered, smiling. She had no idea that 2 parcels were already en route, one to her HR department, the other to our home. Each contained audio, screenshots, and a letter from my attorney. The next morning, I made her coffee. Her suitcase sat by the door. "What's going on?" she asked. "Check your work email," I replied. Her face drained as she read, "Suspension, internal investigation, workplace misconduct, and legal notice for reproductive fraud." A final text from Weston flashed on her phone. "They have everything. Don't contact me." She broke down. "What did you do?" I gave the truth a voice. When she begged for another chance, I slid a folder across the table. Inside, full evidence. "The house is mine. No alimony. No child support because there will be no child. She gasped. How did you? I heard every word. Saw every move. I protected myself. Now the court will see who you are. She lost her job. Her lover vanished. The fake pregnancy unraveled under medical review, proof she'd never stopped taking birth control. She tried to sue for defamation, failed. Tried to play the victim online, no one believed her. I never raised my voice. Never posted a thing. I let the evidence speak. 3 months later, she was unemployed, living with her sister, bank account frozen, reputation shattered. She called, first furious, then desperate. You ruined my life. Then, please just talk to me. I never answered. Months later, I saw her at a grocery store, thin, hollow, trembling smile. You look happy, she said. I am, I replied. Her eyes glistened. I ruined it all. No, I said softly. You tried to ruin me. You lied. You schemed. You tried to trap me in a life I didn't choose. You meant every word. You just never thought I'd mean mine. I stepped close enough for only her to hear. You weren't the storm, Lena. Just the warning. Then I walked away. Because some betrayals don't teach pain, they teach power. You can't fix deceit with love. You can't reason loyalty into a liar. But you can outthink them. And when they realize you were 10 moves ahead all along, that silence is the real revenge.